welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kelsey and I'm a senior photographer based in Richmond, Virginia. And this channel is where I like to share a bunch of super helpful senior photography tips and advice for your senior photography business. And I also like to sprinkle in a few little fun things here and there, like some vlogs and different life things. So it's really just a combination of a lot of fun things. In today's video, we are talking about my post-senior session workflow. So obviously there's a lot of work that goes in up front before the session ever even happens, between emailing back and forth with the client, sending contracts, planning for the shoot, sending questionnaire, all that good stuff. But I also have a workflow that happens after the session, and specifically today we're going to be talking about how I turn around a gallery within 1 week, which I know sounds a little bit fast because it is. My own just like personal track of keeping everything together and on time and sending things out as soon as possible. Now there's a couple of things that I have to do in order to be able to send out a gallery within the same week, and so we're going to be walking through some of those things in the programs that I use. But before we dive in, I just want to share with you that I have a little freebie for you, and it is my Posing for Gen Z freebie, and it is all of my go-to prompts for trendy, fun, and beautiful prompts to make just like really natural photos happen. And so that is linked down in the description box. It is totally free, 100%. All I need is your name and email, and the guide is yours. Okay, so you go to the shoot, you're super excited about all the pictures, you have the best client, shoot all the best outfits, and you are just on a high from the shoot. But then you come home and you just set your camera bag down and you go plop yourself on the couch like I do because you're tired, it's been a long day, and then you don't even touch your camera bag for another 3 days. Does that sound like you? Is that you? I see you over there. If you set your camera back down as soon as you get home from a shoot and don't touch it for another 3 days, that is not going to help you get a fast turnaround for your clients or help you stay on top of editing, especially during busy season. So my very first tip for turning around a gallery in 1 week for my post-session workflow, my very first thing that I do is as soon as I get home, I pull out my SD card, I plug it in, and I actually cull the entire gallery right after the shoot. Why do I do this? Because that's a lot of work. One, the shoot is fresh in my head. I know exactly what I was thinking when I was taking the pictures. I remember thinking, oh yeah, we're just gonna snap that one, but I don't really love it. I remember her really loving this specific pose a lot more than maybe the other one. And so all those things are in my mind when I'm culling through right after the shoot. I can more quickly cull through the gallery knowing which ones I really loved, which ones I kind of didn't love, or maybe which ones she loved more. And I don't know about you, but culling is one of those tasks that I don't necessarily enjoy. As photographers, we don't love everything. I do know that. And culling is just one of those things that it's obviously time consuming. But if I don't get it done right away, your girl will procrastinate and not do it for like 3 days. So if I make myself cull the shoot as soon as I get home, then I can jump on those other tasks no problem and get the session and get the gallery out the door no problem. If I am traveling for a session, I will do this within 24 hours. So if you maybe can't do it the night of, if you can do it within 24 hours, this is still going to be super helpful for you. So culling within 24 hours after the shoot, and same night I deliver a sneak peek gallery. And you can also do a sneak peek gallery within the 24 hours. So first things first, when I get home, I pull my SD card, I plug it in, and I use a system called Photo Mechanic. It is a program just on your computer that you can download. I believe there's like a one-time purchase for it. There's no like subscription, which is super nice, super helpful. And so I use Photo Mechanic to cull through the entire gallery. Photo Mechanic, I do not recommend culling your gallery in Lightroom because it takes way too long to upload the like full resolution. You know, there's a lag time to like bring everything into focus when you put it in Lightroom. Photo Mechanic instantly does this. You can tap through the arrow button and click through every single photo 10 times the speed as you can in Lightroom. I cull everything in Photo Mechanic, and then from there I save the culled gallery onto my external hard drive, and then from my external hard drive I start a new Lightroom catalog for every single session. Every single shoot has their own Lightroom catalog. So I make a new one and I will upload the culled gallery into Lightroom. Now my second step that I do, well I guess maybe this is third. Second step is to create a new Lightroom catalog and upload those culled photos. And my third step is to open up IMAGEN AI. And if you haven't heard of IMAGEN AI yet, it's going to be your photographer dream. It is going to help you so much. IMAGEN AI is an AI editing software, and you basically train it to match your exact editing style. And I've been using IMAGEN AI for probably 2 years ago. I actually have a video on this channel of the very first time that I used it. It's like kind of a tutorial of setting it up, and you basically like walk the whole process with me, and so I'll like link that around hopefully somewhere, so you can watch that too if you haven't heard of it. But IMAGEN AI, I run all the culled photos through IMAGEN AI just to get a general edit to all the photos quickly processed. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It does not do an exact perfect edit every single time, but it gets pretty dang close. I also am very much a perfectionist, as a photographer should be, and so I still go through and touch up all the images back in Lightroom, but this gets me the best ground zero edit possible. Now, like I was saying, I also deliver a sneak peek gallery either the night of the shoot or within 24 hours, depending on if I'm traveling, the location, etc. And I do this through the IMAGEN AI quick sweep edit. So once IMAGEN AI edits my entire gallery within like literally 3 minutes, I reopen them in Lightroom, which you can see this whole process. It's not like a whole reopening. You just click the open edited photos button and it pulls it back up. So once I do that, I will go through, and in Lightroom, if you click the letter P on your keyboard, this is the pick option, and I go through and pick all of my absolute favorite images from the shoot, and this is what I deliver as a sneak peek gallery. And my sneak peek gallery is not very large. It's 10, 12, maybe 15 photos from the shoot, and it's just a quick, I don't do crazy editing on them at all, but it's a quick, just like sneak peek, literally what it is, to send off to my client just to make sure that she's super excited, her mom's super excited, because no one is going to be as excited about the photos as they are that night. And so that's why I find it really important to deliver the sneak peeks the same day, because they're going to be posting those instantly. You can reshare them instantly on your own social media, and that's when I get the most engagement on those posts too, is when it's the sneak peek, because their friends are excited, they reshare it, everybody's commenting on it. It's a really fun and exciting time to share the sneak peeks right after the shoot. Another perk of doing a sneak peek gallery is that you now have a handful of anchor images to go through and touch up the whole rest of the gallery. So like I was saying, IMAGEN AI doesn't do necessarily a perfect edit every single time spot on, but it gets pretty close. So if you can go through and then like really nail down the edit on your picked images for your sneak peeks, then you can take that anchor image and copy and paste the edit to all the other ones that are in that same lighting, same location, like same poses, that same little section, and be done with it. It's amazing. It's great. It'll change your life. But post sneak peek gallery, typically the day later, I will start going through and editing a handful of those pictures throughout the rest of the gallery to be able to send off within a couple of days. Now, I do also put the sneak peek pictures in. I go ahead and start a gallery on CloudSpot for them. If you don't know what CloudSpot is, you probably haven't seen any of my other videos. CloudSpot is my absolute favorite. They are just absolutely amazing. And bonus, I also have a link for you that you can get 50% off your first whole year with CloudSpot. CloudSpot is my gallery delivery system, but they also are a CRM. It's a whole great photographer's dream all in one space. I do start a sneak peek gallery in CloudSpot, and then once I finish the rest of the gallery, I upload them into their CloudSpot gallery, switch up a few of the settings on the gallery, and off she goes to her new home, and then I can check that session off the list. Now, am I saying you're a bad photographer if you don't get a full gallery out within a week? No, absolutely not. And am I on track with a 1 week gallery delivery time every single week? No, I'm not, especially during busy season. But if I can start the post-session workflow happening immediately, it changes the game for my gallery delivery time. So I recommend trying this out if you don't have some sort of like post-session workflow. If you give it a try, let me know. And that's all I've got for you for today's video. I hope that it was really helpful. If you have any questions about any of this, leave me a little comment down below. Happy to help. And yeah, I will see y'all next week with another video. Bye!